but she took it like a man. She cussed me out.
Jerry Glanville, he's a good sport, and he's having a good time out there. I don't know if the heat will hit him a little harder than that girl did over the head or not.
Do you think next time he's out there in football practice, he'll tell them guys in 50-yard sprints and cut him down about 10 of them in a hurry?
Yeah.
He might think about that sweating a little bit now. And he warmed up today.
But he's serious about his racing. This is not goofing around for him. He's serious about having a run at Busch Grand National Racing, and he's out there giving it a good go. There's your lead duo.
I tell you who better be serious is every one of these drivers. They're going to, what they got to do now, all of them know that it could be called within a few laps, and this is going to be sprint racing. It's going to be just very few laps probably, and it might go the full extended, but I feel like you're going to see a sprint for the win right now. Everybody's going to throw everything out the window and go for it.
1 to go and we'll go racing. Brad Doherty, you've been having a good look at this. Have you got a pick?
Oh yeah, I'm picking that 59 car, Robert Presley. I think he's gonna come up through that pack here in just a second. He looks good.
Yeah, they may put the dirt digger tires on it.
Anybody
and he might.
Anybody can get on the outside will win this thing.
Exactly right.
Drive it out there.
So we now have the backstretch chicane, if you will.
Looks like they're getting ready to go green this time by.
And we will. Now Bobby Dotter's up on the outside. That's the lap car. 08.
I don't really know that I want to try a lap back out there, but they're going to.
Pace car begins to stretch out the field. 60 laps to go. Jeff Gordon, Bobby Labonte, Steve Grissom, Ricky Craven, and Joe Nemechek, green flag. Gordon must have some second gear in that Ford. He took right off, and Dotter dropped in and separated Gordon from the second place car.
Boy, there's a bunch of cars stacking up coming off the corner over there.
Todd Bodine lost a spot to Robert Presley, who moves up 1. Chuck Bound and Jimmy Spencer to the inside. Here they come.
Got some lap cars out there really bottling it up. Going down in 1 here.
That's Steve Grissom getting underneath Dotter. And now Ricky Craven underneath that bright orange machine. Then Nemechek, the 5th place car. And Spencer. Jimmy Spencer coming to the front. Jeff Gordon with a couple of car lengths on Bobby Labonte. There's the lead separation back to second place. And you're inside Chuck Bound's car as he and Jimmy Spencer go at it.
See that wrinkled up back corner a while ago? He stopped going down in the corner, and he got a real hard tap, and it caved the back of that car in.
There you see them as they battle for 6th place, and right behind Bound is Robert Presley once again.
Sometimes early in the race, remember, Chuck Bound had a little bit of problem, but he pitted. He's got fresher tires than these other guys. Sometimes a little problem early in the race pays off later. This car here also got fresher tires on it with Presley.
Look at the nose of Presley's car from when he got into Bound earlier. That camera on the back bumper had a good look at that one. There's Bound. A lot of glare on the windshield as they come down the back straightaway. The sun in the west. And Jimmy Spencer just ahead. Look at those. Look at the back end of that car dance.
Boy, he's got his hands full. Spencer gets everything there is in a race car. They joke about it, but I mean, he hustles the car around the racetrack.
There's Presley just kind of chopping away at the back bumper. Chuck Bound. You saw the nose just slide right out from under the car that time as he came off the corner. It just skated off to the side. Heavy side load, and there the car just dances just a bit.
Yeah, the cars are slippery right now. Not only are we concerned about a little bit of track condition, but they got a lot of laps on their tires now. These guys probably, some of them would have made pit stops, but they haven't done it. They couldn't afford to because this thing might be shortened. Robert Presley lost it up in 3 and 4. Got it wound back in. Didn't lose any positions.
52 laps to go. And here's that battle for 6th place again, and it's a dandy. Jimmy Spencer, Chuck Bound, right there, nose to tail. Then it's Todd Bodine, David Bonnet, and Tom Peck right behind them. There's Bound having a look on the outside, found nothing there. He's trying a little different line, Chuck is.
There's Spencer trying to get around.
That's Glanville.
Yeah, that's Glanville. I couldn't see the car number. Yes, Glanville.
And Chuck Bound just keeps looking to the outside, looking. You're right, Neil. Look, they're right down on the guardrail.
Just as close as there's a car spun over here.
Jeff Green, turn 2. Yellow at lap 150. I believe this is the 10th yellow flag of the day. And the second one involving Green. He spun at turn 4 earlier on lap 32.
151 laps in. We might get it in a piece at a time like this.
There's down between turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, but see the line they're running right there, even on the caution. They can move below that, getting in that corner. These drivers can move around in different areas. They'd like to have that line up there, but they're just kind of running a road course, an obstacle course right now, and it looks like they'll be able to get this thing in.
49 laps left.
What I'm kind of surprised not to see more of, Mike, is flat tires, which is a good tribute to the radial tire. It runs a lot harder carcass and the sidewalls and everything, and a lot more bias, a lot more ply in the tire itself. So normally under these conditions you'd expect a lot of flats. We haven't seen that.
No, I think I've only seen a couple of cars come on pit road unexpectedly for tires in this race. Every car that started this race is still out there. Kenny Wallace is down 40 laps or more after an ignition problem, but everybody else is still in the running. Is basketball like racing, Brad, in that it looks real easy on television?
Oh, yeah, it looks very easy on television. I watch a lot of games sometimes, and I look at it, I say, man, that looks easy. But once you get out there and actually get in the midst of all that stuff, it's a pretty tough time.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, we had a basketball game one time down in Daytona Beach right over here, and we challenged a bunch of guys to play a ball game, and it nearly killed all the race car drivers. A couple of times up and down the court's all we could take.
Well, it's definitely different, but I tell you what, these race car drivers are great athletes. You've got to be tough.
I know why you can do it so good. You're so long-legged, it'll take you but 4 steps.
That's exactly right. Got to cover that ground.
47 laps to go. We'll be right back to Volusia County Speedway here in Florida as Jeff Gordon, Bobby Labonte, Steve Grissom, Ricky Craven, and Joe Nemechek are the front 5.